Well, we spent Saturday night as family night
Oh, great.
because we were all home with nothing better to do. So
Lame.
we watched a movie that we got off the list.
Okay. The queue.
And I have not seen this movie in 30 years, which takes you back to the mid-'70s.
Okay.
And
When I wasn't even born
when
yet.
you wasn't even born yet. We watched Walt Disney's Apple Dumpling Gang.
Are you kidding me? That is...
With Bill Bixby and Tim Conway and Don Knotts.
Your kids actually watched
and
it?
Harry Morgan. And after we watch it, then I'm told we have it on tape.
How many of your kids watched it?
Just the two.
Oh, okay.
The oldest.
He's too cool.
Well, he
for
works
school.
on Saturdays.
Okay.
So we sat and watched the Apple Dumpling Gang.
I
all
cannot
all
believe it.
about, the bachelor in Bill Bixby, who's just passing through the old western town. You've never seen it?
Bits and pieces when I was very, very little,
Well,
so I barely
he's
remember
the bachelor passing through on the stage, and he wins a bet because he's a gambler, and he wins an IOU from this guy who says, "Hey, I got a special package coming on tomorrow's stage. It's yours." And it ended
It's
up
a
being
chick?
3 kids.
Oh.
Three
okay.
kids. And, so he wins the kids, and he doesn't want the kids, but everybody says, well, they got your name on them, so
Yep.
they're yours, and he's going to learn how to be a dad.
Aw.
And, hilarity ensues.
Sure.
The kids aren't quite well behaved. They get into mischief. And then there's Don Knotts and Tim Conway, who are a completely separate story, but it all ties in. They're trying to rob the bank, and so...
That sounds like a blast.
That was my
Bob.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Well, for a 10 or a 12-year-old, it's a good movie.
Saturday night in
but we had
Hillsdale.
to...
Bob Flynn's house, people.
There you go. So we watched the Apple Dumpling Gang.
Okay, can't wait for New Year's Eve at your house.
And, yeah. And we had music. I mean, they had the old country music twanging in the background.
Nice.
And there was... and this is one of those classic movies where it's twanging along, in the background, and then all of a sudden... it changes into a minor key, so you can tell when something bad's
bad
gonna
is
happen.
coming.
Or they get the little piano music playing where something goofy's gonna happen.
Right.
And it was just
Classic Disney 70s movie.
yeah, because all of a sudden you'd hear that bad music, and I'd look and I go, something bad's gonna happen. So, but it all worked out for the best, and there was a happy ending, and
Oh my
they all lived
gosh, you
happily.
totally have no life. You scare me, Bob.
I know.
And you own it.
We do.
Oh
but,
my
well,
gosh.
it's on, we got it off the list because we've got it on videotape somewhere.
You
in
said
the
you had it
house.
on videotape.
Yeah,
I heard
but
that.
the wife said, well, we've got this somewhere.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we've got a box or a pile of the old VHS tapes
Uh-huh.
somewhere. I couldn't tell you where that have movies on them.
We all do.
We only got the one
Yep.
viewer mail.
That
I'm
was
telling
it.
you, there's just not a whole lot out there to watch. Jem went to see Whip It with Drew Barrymore and what's her name from Juno? Ellen Page. She says, I liked it and thought Drew Barrymore and Ellen Page and the others were very good. She said, I'd also like to see Capitalism. This is the new Michael Moore documentary. But I will have to wait until the DVD because I think it's gone.
Yeah, I think it is too, pretty much.
Thanks for your programming and all the laughs.
You're welcome.
Why, thank you, Jim.
That's why we're here. Call and tell Mike to give us a raise.
There's no other reason we're here. So we told you Michael Jackson's This Is It at number 1, Paranormal Activity at number 2 last week, Law Abiding Citizen at number 3. Couples Retreat is still hanging around.
You said it was good.
It's not that bad.
You said.
Where the Wild Things Are falls from 3rd to 5th,
Plain and Hudson.
followed by, oh, is it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Followed by Saw VI, Astro Boy, Stepfather, Cirque du Freak, The Vampire's Assistant, and Amelia, which is in only 2 weeks has dropped from 10th to 11th. It's only made like $8 million. Now it's only playing at like 1,000 theaters, so I think it comes out in wider release here soon, and then everybody will go see it. But the previews for that I've read,
Yeah.
they're saying that Hillary saw Wank
Yes.
ain't.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, it's too bad. But my son wants to go see it because he wants to see what happens. at the end.
Oh, right.
Because he's like, well, the movie has to end somehow, so maybe we'll find out what happened to Amelia
like
Earhart.
Titanic.
Yes. Out in wide release this week, The Box,
Freaky.
with Cameron Diaz and James Marsden. They receive a mysterious box that brings instant wealth at a deadly cost.
Exactly.
So basically,
somebody will die.
Yep, and that's what they tell them. They say you push the button, you get all this money, but then somebody somewhere will die. So, and they don't know if they want to be racked with that guilt.
Yes, but if they don't do it, there is also a cost.
Yes, because they're unhappy. And so they're
No, they get threatened if they don't do it.
Oh, so they have to push the button, or else?
This is a big thing, Bob.
Oh,
have you not
I haven't
seen the preview?
I haven't seen that part of the preview.
Better check out the preview.
Oh, okay. Disney's A Christmas Carol.
Jim Carrey.
In the animated story of Ebenezer Scrooge. Again, this uses the same type of animation that they used for Polar Express and Beowulf.
Oh, Beowulf.
Beowulf,
Yeah.
with Angelina Jolie.
I was trying to forget that. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, I'm sorry. And it actually looks pretty good.
I
now,
think it does.
They've tweaked it a little to add some Jim Carrey isms in there,
I'm still not ready for a Christmas movie yet.
Oh, I know.
Sorry.
I know. And I still don't think you'll do any better than George C. Scott as Ebenezer Scrooge. I'm sorry, there I said it. We'll move on. The Fourth Kind opens this week with Mila Jovovich.
Whatever.
She stars as a psychologist who discovers disturbing evidence of alien abductions in small-town Alaska.
We're going to see that one.
Are you?
Yep.
Okay. Maybe you'll see.
You know why? That's a Geek Fest film.
Oh, that's true.
Alien abduction.
But I wonder if Dr. Fleischman will be there.
Rob Morrow.
And Maurice Minifield.
Yep.
And Holling Vincourt.
Okay.
I love
And
Northern
Shelley.
Exposure.
She's mine.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's see
I'm
here.
an owner. I love the Northern Exposure
Oh, yeah.
too.
And the DVD box sets are cool because they got the little flannel,
little
vests, down vests around. That's
Puffy
very
vest.
cool. The Men Who Stare at Goats.
Oh man, that's out too.
That opens today.
I think I'll go see that and send Geek Boy to the geeky one.
There you go. And what I love is the poster says, starring George Clooney, Ewan McGregor, Jeff Bridges, Kevin Spacey, and Goat as the goat.
Nice.
Yes. And it's based on a book. And supposedly...
Loosely on true events.
Yes, loosely based on true events about psychological type warfare that occurred back in the 80s that your tax dollars and my tax dollars paid for, but they don't want you to know that.
Exactly.
Or something like that.
Because it's a farce.
You don't know.
I said it.
You don't know.
Okay.
We might be able to find Osama bin Laden just by using a psychic.
Right.
You don't know. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, this has nothing to do with anything, but it just popped into my mind. Tomorrow at Moscow Cantina, not one, but two psychics.
Oh.
They're having the psychics at the Moscow Cantina while Bob's there.
For entertainment purposes only.
So finally, I get to ask a true professional if I'll ever get a raise.
I could tell you that for free.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know.
And get a real answer.
Yes, that's true. Let's see here. Opening and limited release, which means...
Not here. Not anywhere close to here.
Collapse.
Yes.
A look at the life and times of Michael Rupert, an independent reporter who predicted the current financial crisis in his self-published newsletter.
Does he sell Culligan?
Huh?
Does he sell Culligan?
No, he does not sell Culligan.
Okay.
And then Precious.
I want to see this. It's an Oprah movie, but so help me, I still want to see it.
A pregnant, illiterate teenager is accepted into an alternative school where a teacher helps her find a new path in life.
And Mariah Carey plays a social worker in this. And
Okay, so stop right there.
No, you would almost not know that it's her, though. Bob, give it a chance. Bring your tissues. You know you want to see Precious.
Glitter. That's all I'm saying.
No, this is not even anything close to Glitter.
That's all I'm
Bob,
saying.
did you watch Glitter? Because
God, no.
I could have told you no.
No, God,
Okay.
no. It was an awful movie to
No,
begin.
this looks like she can actually act in this one.
Oh, okay. There's a first. Now, opening next Friday, Friday the 13th.
Woo-hoo.